Hey guys, welcome back to another Kingdom Come, let's play Kingdom Come Deliverance here with David your host, on the Via Partners in Crime too. Remember to go ahead and get a like, subscribe. Helps us continue to produce content, improving quality content over time. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and hop back on the game. Now we left off on the road here from Retired to Neuhoff. We're going to go try to sell some stuff here. For right now, we're just going to be grinding a little bit out here. We pretty much got all the, pretty much, if you guys were paying attention if you guys were here last gameplay, we actually got what we wanted to get done. We got our alchemy where we wanted, and we got our herbalism where we wanted. And we got all the things except botanist for herbalism. And we got water of life, witcher, snake oil salesman, routine 1 and routine 2 for alchemy. We'll probably eventually but it's going to take a little longer now that we're using the auto brew. But it makes things a lot faster, a lot more streamlined. But when we do eventually level up, we will probably be looking at getting salted and smoked and venomous blade next. Like I said in the last video, in the alchemy, there's usually one you can't select by the end when you reach 20. So I'm probably gonna choose between trial and error or bundle alchemist. But the next two will be salted and smoked and venomous blade. So, but everything else, this is what you guys should probably look at trying to get when you're doing this. So, yeah. And we will start working on some other things here pretty soon as well, like lockpicking. We'll start working on that pretty soon. And some pickpocketing, eventually also some stealth. Those will be some other stuff we'll be looking at here within the next, give or take, few videos. Right now, the main goal right now is just to basically buy a bunch of, produce a bunch of potions and get a bunch of money and try to, if I can, get all the equipment I need. That'd be nice before we can end for the night and go over to try to do a little bit of Elder Scrolls if we got time. Busy. We're going to definitely be busy trying to get all this done before we shift on over for our assignment. Like I said in the earlier video, we seem to have been given an assignment, so it's very likely we could be looking at... Okay, is she going to stop or what?
Good day to you. What do you need?
Elect, trade, sell, and see what I tell you guys. So, and then this is another thing I wanted to tell you guys. So it actually worked. It actually did work, you guys. So this time you got to keep in mind there is a glitch here with the Neuhoff horse trader. Like her stuff will constantly keep going up and up and up and up. You sell to her, and all of a sudden the money you sold goes back into her trader's wealth. And so she'll all of a sudden have more wealth. She'll have more wealth and more available funds to buy up your stuff. And it was something I actually liked. Now we're gonna go ahead and try to steal as much as we can. I don't think she's gonna be able to buy it. Actually, it was close. We'll go ahead and take some of that back. Technically, I probably could go ahead and get some of the other stuff, but right now, our main goal, our main focus is might actually sell 2 of them actually. Yeah, and then go for 32. Alright, that's how I'm gonna do it. So yeah. So
let's talk about the price.
We'll eventually go for all that stuff. She has some pretty good equipment actually. And she has the second best horse in the game. So that's her wealth.
Are we agreed?
I don't think she'll sell to me for that.
Rose, drop the price a bit more and we'll shake on it.
We'll see how far she goes. Oh, shoot. Okay.
See,
try again.
I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Alright. Cool. That was actually pretty good. So she sold me all her stuff. Gave me all her monies. And by the time tomorrow, that money should be even more doubled. So it's pretty freaking awesome, in my opinion. Now then, that's probably another wayfarer right there. Or the watchman. Yeah, there is a watchman for this little town, Neuhoff. Yeah, he's not all that great though. I think there's like two of them actually. He's either just him or another one. I forget. I could have sworn there was another one with actually like a shield or whatnot. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's only him. Oh, I know what happened actually. When they had their raid on Neuhoff, that's when they actually added an extra person over here with the shield. Right now they just got him. He's like the Lone Ranger over here. Moving on, there's another quest that has to do with that place over there too, which is kind of interesting. Now, you should definitely also check out all the side quests you can do. There's some pretty interesting side quests eventually. You guys really get into the game and get going. Just be mindful that what you're doing, in all honesty. Because there's certain side quests that can sort of mess with your game. Man. Well, yeah, let me go ahead and turn off the mic, though. We're going to head on back here. Like I said, we're going to head on back, and this is pretty much going to be just, building up the wealth right now. Yeah, pretty much just building up wealth right now. Going back and forth right now. Yeah, just pretty much go through all the inventory I have and just build up wealth for the next video or two. So, alright guys, well, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the mic and see you guys back in the game. Peace.
dark at home? A torch will help. Your fields lie fallow. Here's a hoe.
People, come upstairs and have a smell. Fresh bread. Pour yourself a bit.
Look out.
A v ní vodenka studená, vodenka.
Have pity on me, poor wretch.
Stop and talk a while, at least.
Should I talk with this guy?
There's nothing to it. I've got this plan.
What kind of plan?
And it's safe as houses.
Oh, he's a traitor.
What is it?
You look like a well-travelled man, and I'm looking for someone like that. It's a
Okay.
little complicated. Let's just say I know where there's some riches buried, and you could persuade me to share that knowledge with you for a reasonable price, needless to say.
It's a rather wild story. But worth a try.
Excellent. Here, take this, and I wish you good fortune in your search.
It was 80 Russian. Whatever. It's something to do later on, I guess. Look for treasure. Anyways, I'm gonna turn back off the mic so you guys don't have to worry with that. Alright, see you guys back in game.
What? What in the... What is it you want here?
You see, and her wealth even increased even more. Alright, so I'm gonna turn back off my mic here, see guys.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Why not?
Is this enough?
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more. Finally, a reasonable sum.
Now it's supposed to be an like Arabian or whatever. It's supposed to be over here. Ah, yeah. Al Burak. Now this is the second best horse in the game. Al Burak, I believe, if I recall. This is the second best horse in the game. Um, yeah. With a capacity of 252, speed of 399, 15 courage, and stamina of 410. Now the best one in the game is like a war horse of some sort. I forget the name of it off the top of my head. But there is like a war horse of sorts that is really cool. He's really badass. I prefer him over all the other ones. But the war horse is in another, is like I said, in another town. And then you got the other place up there in Ushitz. They do have some horses up there too. Now, we will go up there and eventually see Ushitz, their horses up there. But what we're about to do is we're just inspecting right now, so we can go over there and be like, hey, we inspected your horses. What do you got? Just so I can see where they are on prices for tiers, because we're wanting like a tier 5 horse. That's the whole goal, is to get a tier 5 horse. So we go back up there to what's her face. I always like to have the Neuhoff Steed Farm is actually pretty big for the other two. for a steed farm. I forget what's actually up there in Ushitz. I know they have one up there. I just forget what's up there in Ushitz. You gotta be over here. You gotta talk to this lady. I'd like to buy a horse.
I'm glad to hear it. We're badly in need of selling some. Have you looked them over?
I have.
Fine animals.
The better they are. Is there one in particular you fancy?
So yeah. Yeah. Abarak is the only real tier 5.
A wonderful Arab stallion. Heavenly. When you look into those eyes of his, you'd swear he was human.
Okay. So that's not bad actually in price. It's not bad. Maybe some other time.
Maybe some other?
I'll think it over.
I'll have to think it over.
Okay. So yeah, we're good. End dialogue there. Because I'm not really looking at buying a horse here. Like I said, I already have my eyes set on one horse in particular. And it's not in this town. Now, let's see what time of day it is. Whether or not we'll go over there and see if we can go ahead and buy them. Yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and head that way. Give you guys a break from the grind. But just FYI, guys, that that this we are almost into 40 minutes here in this video. So we may actually be ending this video before we actually head on to the we actually make it all the way over there. Like I said, there is a horse stable in Ushitz. And it may be actually advisable to go there and go ahead and do their quest. But I believe it shouldn't really affect your actual game. That steed. I think I've done it before, and it did not actually affect my gameplay. Because the steed technically is yours, right? So, I mean, you should be able to keep your own. I believe. Now, I don't know what's the deal about whether or not it's going to get straight back to work, or whether or not it's going to be like how we did in Hawaii. Oh, like how I mentioned on the last account, how we had to, how I went to, okay, I can't even think of it right now. On the last account, we had to go to, I had to go to Hawaii, and I sat in the hotel in Hawaii for about 2 weeks before getting placed. We'll see how that plays out. I don't know how it's going to really play out in that regard. It was that archery ring over there. But yeah. Now, if I recall, that town is gonna be this direction, so we gotta go that way. I hate going that way because there's so many possibilities of bandits and whatnot. It'd be easier going to Ushis instead of showing you guys those over there real quick versus dealing with this. But I'd like to go see what kind of price we're aiming at here. And even when we get over there, I gotta be careful. Because there's always bad guys on the road. So if we do run into one, we'll have to run. Because I don't want to fight them right now. I'm not really equipped to fight or deal with them. Make sure we are going the right way. Nope, we are not. We have to go this way. We have to go up. Yeah, actually I'm going the wrong way again. Yeah, somewhere along the lines we went the wrong way. It's alright though. It's all cool. It's all cool. We'll correct our path here. I don't like walking on these paths that they're kind of they make me wonder. We're trying to get over there to that little place over there. I'd like to try to go ahead and get let's try to get the what's her quest, the maiden, whatever. I want to try to get her quest done. Because her quest line's a little interesting also. That I want to try to make sure I get all my grinding out of the way. Because getting the grinding, all that out of the way would be really nice. Means we could just keep going to flow after that. Now there's a little bit of grinding with her too in the beginning. And she's like 2 days worth of gameplay in a way. 2 days worth in like a night of sorts. In her campaign. And it can be a little rough on that one too. There's the first day is actually pretty nice. I actually like the first day. The second day, when the raid actually happens, it gets pretty rough. There's a point in that where it actually gets really tough. My best way to get around all that is to wait it out and then try to hop in the river and go up the river as best you can. Anyways, this is a good point to stop this video here. She gives you a quest. She's an interesting quest line if you want to give it a go. They give you some quests up here too in the lodge. That's a good spot to end this video because we're about almost at 45 minutes. Go ahead and remember to give that like, subscribe. Helps us continue to produce content and improve quality content over time. Without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.